No, those definitely sting. They hurt. Definitely going against two of the undefeated teams. You definitely going with an edge, trying to knock those teams off, and when you come up and have a couple short bounces, and the game could have went a different way at either game, and it comes down to one or two plays, and that gives. We were talking as a team, that gives us some extra fire. We got to clean one thing up by yourself, and then it kind of just comes together as a team. But no, we definitely usually have to come out here, get a good home win, and bounce back.
Games like that, is it just frustrating, or is it encouraging, and then you were that close to beating the best?
It's a little bit of both. It's definitely never easy, except in one of those losses, especially being so close, going into overtime and things like that. But it definitely motivates. I know it motivates me personally. I know a lot of the other guys, we talk in the locker room that we can't let some of that stuff happen ever again. We can't get rid of everything, but we just have to try to limit as much as possible, and that's just going to put us on top of it. We can make a little run here and put ourselves in a position to be in good shape for the league and for the tournament.
Did you feel like you guys played pretty solid tonight? How would you kind of size up here?
Yeah, I thought we came back. Grand Valley, a ton of respect to them with how hard they play and how physical they are. It kind of wakes you up every time you play, because you're going in, it's going to be physical, but when they come in and you're trying to block somebody out and they hit you right in the mouth, you kind of wake up and be like, hey, this will be a little tougher than I thought it was going to be.
Good win, Rec. Any just general observations about how the guys played here?
Oh, I thought we overall did very well. The first half in particular, we controlled the boards, dominated the boards, did a decent job. We had a couple turnovers that cost us, but we outscored them on points off of turnovers, second effort points. We had more points in the paint. We did a lot of very good things. I was very pleased with the first half. Of course, the way things happen sometimes in the second half with the lead and the way you're defending, I don't want to call it a prevent defense, but we went from controlling the boards, and you knew, Coach Wesley does a great job on toughness and recruiting those kind of kids, and you could see the fire in their players, and Ricky Carbajal in particular. He took Will on 2 free throw blockouts and put him under the rim and gets 2 offensive boards that on both of them they score off of. So if there was a disappointing thing in the second half was we allowed them, or they just took it from us, some rebounds. And the way we started off the first half, there was 2 or 3 times that we had our hands on the basketball and don't come up with it. And so I was a little disappointed in the way we started the half. When they made runs, though, we did a good job of answering. Got some good open shots, even though we weren't executing the way we wanted to against their zone. We eventually had some good penetration, and Maurice found guys on the perimeter, and we knocked down shots, made plays out of tough situations. And that should have been a lot of fun for people to watch, with the penetration and the passing, the sharing of the basketball. I thought we did a very good job, and overall did a good job finishing. Obviously, you're playing against one of the better teams defensively in the league, and we shot a pretty good percentage, and it wasn't like we lit it up from 3. We shot just right about our average from the 3-point line. So.
You got ran well, and like you said, you moved the ball inside, good interior passing, so so your high percentage shots.
Well, we had, according to the stats, 14, and I haven't checked out what we had on the bench, but 14 points and fast break points to their 0. It seems like a couple times when we pressured them, they were able to get to the rim. So I don't know if that's exactly right, but I thought we did a good job with that and getting our hands on a lot of basketballs. So I thought we did a good job at turning them over. Of course, I'm disappointed with our 15 turnovers. We got a couple guys that one in particular that tries to split the ball screen that hasn't worked out real well. But overall, I was very pleased with the win.
I thought Will was pretty active when he was able to stay on the floor. I thought he did a really good job making himself available.
He did. They did it.
Did a good job finding him, too.
Yeah. He did. He was active. He found space and caught the ball. The one that he didn't handle, maybe there was two, but one was really a tough pass. Khalid made a good drive, and it scooted across the floor instead of bounce. It was the right idea on the bounce pass, but it just scooted instead of coming up into Will where he could catch it. That if I want to be hard on Will, it was on the rebounding side. But 25 minutes for him to get 2 boards, a lot of it has to do with them. They did a great job of taking away his initial to the offensive board. But overall, very good.
So, a good win against the team's kind of like right there, close to you guys in the back, middle of the back. Can you talk about a chance to, put some cushion between you and them and stand up for the top there?
If we don't get a win today, it puts us behind because we're going to have to finish in the top 5 to make our tournament. Right. And with the win, it keeps us in that mix, being tied with Hillsdale right now, and with Michigan Tech and Lake State both getting wins today against Saginaw and Ferris. That keeps them, Lake State 3 games ahead of us. Fortunately, we get to play them twice, and Michigan Tech a game ahead of us. So.
Any thoughts on the stretch you got coming up the top road stretch?
I love the challenge.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the last time that Northwood won all 3 games. And the only way we win all 3 is by winning that first one at Michigan Tech and then going to Northern. We've beaten Tech before there and then dropped one against Northern. I think it's unique this year. It's the first time since I've been here that we've stayed across the bridge for all 3 games. So, and I'm telling you, Northern is a good team, and they have a lot of good pieces. So, but the game that's right in front of us, and our guys are understanding this now, and we've been preaching it, is the one that's right in front of us. It is silly to look at Northern Michigan or Lake State at this point. On the wins and losses, it doesn't matter who you beat or who you lose to. That's in that win and loss column, and we've said all along, our job and our goal is to amass as many wins as we can. And so right now it's going to be Michigan Tech. Guys can enjoy this as the coaches prepare for it, and they get a well-deserved day off tomorrow and get back at it Monday.
Thank you.
Thanks.